Hi friends, today I'm sharing a video with you. This video is all about a battery charger. I will discuss the fault. I will give you complete demonstration and also give you the repair procedure also about this battery charger. What you have to do is you should subscribe my channel if not yet, and also press on bell icon, so then you will get notifications on each upload. On this channel, as you know, each and every real thing I'm sharing with you. There are no stories, no dramas, nothing. Here you can see with this charger, I'm just charging this battery. So this is a car battery, regular 12 volt. Here is the fan for this charger. This charger I created myself in this compact power supply. As you know, this power supply ATX casing I used to create this charger. This battery charger, the circuit board I fixed it in, and the fan which was there for this old power supply. This is maybe some 20 years old power supply. So this was the original fan for this one, and it ran perfectly during its service life, during the computer service life. Now, as it had been come in my hand, so I replaced the circuit inside. These small chargers, they are producing too much heat, and these fans, they are very much important for their successful running, or whatever durable running of the power supply or charger. So this fan is giving air, or it is blowing air from the power supply, or it is blowing in or out the hot air from the power supply. So this way the power supply is not damaging itself. The transistors, the MOSFETs, and whatever the diodes inside this power supply, they are producing too much heat. If the heat is not transferred out or radiated out from the power supply, so these components could become defective, and a catastrophe will come, that the charger will fail. This is not a small repair. Don't consider it as a small repair, because people are saying that this was a small repair or something like that. Before also I shared some video about the power supply fan repair, but people said maybe it's a small repair, but it is not, because I saw tons of power supplies in the market which had been failed due to a failing fan. So this fan repair is a must for one to understand. Now here we are opening the cover for this ATX power supply. Here are the two screws which I will open using a Phillips screwdriver. These are Phillips screws. This side there are 4 screws they have given. So all the 4 screws I will unscrew. It is easy, it's not a difficult job, everybody can do. So using a screwdriver you can bring off all these 4 screws. Later on we will use these screws back. So you can see by this prying this cover, we can remove this cover from the power supply or the charger. Here is the circuit board. Dust is there inside, and some here also I can see inside. So I will clean everything from dust also I will clean. So for the opening of the fan, we will unscrew these 4 screws which are present, or which had been fixed for this fan fixation, and this grill also. So the grill will come, as well as the fan will also come. We will pry this fan off of the casing. So this way the fan will slide off, and we will see for the orientation also, because we will fix it in the same orientation. And also we remove the plug, the wire plug. As you can see, it cannot be rotated with a hand easily. It's become heavier, so that's why it's a defective. So for the fixation, what we will do, we will remove the sticker from this fan, and also I can get some hairs, some human hair here, because this is sucking air. So in air there are hair, also human hair. So this way we will pry off the sticker or peel off the sticker. And here is another sticker, also a paper sticker. You can see this one we will break it off, because this cannot come open, because they have glued inside. We will introduce a new sticker later on. Rust I can see inside. There is a bearing inside I can see, and due to lack of lubrication or starvation, this rust has been produced. Some metal parts become rusty, and that's why uh, rust I can see. So here is a spring washer. Using a needle, a small needle, I can bring this washer off, this locking washer. I will keep it, and later on we will reuse this. So this way, if we will press on this shaft using a screwdriver, this fan will come off easily. We can bring it off, and by bringing it off, this fan has a shaft, and here is a bearing also. This is for the front bearing, and there is another bearing which was on the back. So both of the bearing we will bring them off. This small bearing, you can see, this bearing you cannot find in the market. They are special design of the bearings. Maybe in your market it could be available, but in my market it is not available. Here also, here are there, I mean human hairs I can see are here. So we will remove all these here from the shaft or inside of the fan, because these foreign materials should not be there. And also you can see dust on the blades of the fan. So this dust also we will wipe using or sweep using a small brush. So this way the bearings we bring it off. Another bearing also we will bring off using a screwdriver. This bearing is inside. This is the rear bearing, so the balls I can see. So this side bearing also we will remove, and we will lubricate both of the bearings. This front bearing is located over here, which had been come with the shaft. Later on, why we will fix it over here, but at the moment we are bringing it off, because we will lubricate, we will clean and lubricate, and then later on we will fix. Here, this is a good fan design, because bearings are there. These small power supplies, they have bushings inside, which are acting like bearings, but these are real anti-friction bearings, which have balls inside and very small tiny bearings. So this is a spring they have put it on the shaft, because it will keep in position. So here we are lubricating with a grease, with a very good quality grease I am using to lubricate these bearings. These both bearings we will lubricate with little quantity of grease, not too much. Don't provide too much quantity, because too much is not required here. Only little quantity will be enough, because if you will introduce too much grease, grease is also a problem. It could be make a problem for you. So here is a shielding side, and another side is ball bearing side. So the shielding side will come top, and the ball bearing side will come bottom, this way, because they put it in the way that it should not get dust or debris from the outside. This spring we will fix on the shaft, because this spring was there. After cleaning, I just put this spring back on the shaft, this way. Now I'm fixing back this fan on its assembly. We will clean and lubricate the shaft also to fix it easily. This way we will fix it, and using our tools, maybe needle or small screwdriver, we will fix these bearings on the shaft, because this bearing had been come off. This way I fixed it firmly, and now the small lock I will refix. I mean to say, I will place it back as we removed it from. So using my small screwdriver or whatever tool you have, you should have to press this lock, and this lock should hold on the shaft. So now, as you can see, this fan, if I am rotating, it is not sticking. It is just free rotating, this much it should be. And now what we will do, we will clean on here to fix back this sticker. because sticker is important, we have to introduce a small sticker over here with a super glue, and also the sticker also we will fix back using super glue, because here the dust should not go if we will not fix the paper or whatever sticker. So the dust will go inside again, the moisture and dust, and it could ruin the fan once again. So this is small repair, but this repair is a must, because if one is not performing such a repair, then their fan will become defective, and eventually which will make defective the power supply. I saw many power supplies defective in the market. I am telling again. So this repair is an important repair, so keep in mind. If you like this video, give a big thumbs up, subscribe my channel, press on bell icon so you will get notifications on each upload. Thank you for watching.